Hello and welcome to the first lesson. I'm Al Swigert. This course follows the content of my book, Scratch Programming Playground. You can read this book online for free at inventwithscratch.com. Let's get started by opening up a web browser. You can pick any which one you want. I'm going to be using Chrome, and go to this website, scratch.mit.edu. This is the Scratch website, and Scratch is made by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So their website is scratch.mit.edu, not scratch.com or scratch.org or anything like that. This is the website that you want to go to. And once this page loads up, you can just click on Create and launch the Scratch editor and get started playing, but I really recommend that you sign up for a Scratch account. Scratch accounts are free to join. You just have to enter your username and a password and enter some more information. The only thing you need is an email address. And once you have that, like I do, you can click on Sign In and enter your username and password. And now you'll be signed in to the Scratch website. Now the main benefit of having an account is that any Scratch programs that you create are automatically saved to your account. You can start a program on one computer and maybe you have to leave, so you log out, and then you can go home or to another friend's house or to a computer on school. You can log into your account from there and continue working. You just need a web browser. Now there's another website I want to show you, and it's this one, inventwithscratch.com. This is where I've created several other screencast tutorials, but we won't be looking at those in this course. Instead, we're just going to download one file. So click on this Downloads link. And the file that we want is this one, the downloadable content zip file. So go ahead and click on that to download. This is a zip file that contains other files that we'll be using in projects later on in this course. Most of them are just image files that we want. So just save this for now, and we'll be using those files later. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And then there's one more thing that you might want to download. I really recommend downloading it. It's on this website, scratch.mit.edu/scratch2download, and this is the offline editor. Well, normally the Scratch editor is right here, and you can always launch it by going to the website and clicking on Create. The entire editor, the online editor, is right here inside your web browser. You can also download and install an offline editor, and this runs like any program on your computer. I'll just launch it right here, and it looks almost the exact same as the online editor that runs in your browser. Now the benefit of having the offline editor is that the online editor requires an internet connection. Maybe you have unreliable Wi-Fi, or you just don't have an internet connection where your computer is. You can download and install the offline editor instead, and then just work off of your computer. And later on, you can click on File and Share to Website, and enter your Scratch username and password along with a name for the project, and upload it to your online account. And the downside of the offline editor is that it doesn't automatically save things to the Scratch website for your account. Sometimes the Scratch website will go down for an hour just to do site maintenance, or maybe your Wi-Fi cuts out, and when that happens, you won't be able to continue editing your program. So the offline editor can be a bit more reliable, and this is especially helpful if you're a teacher for a class and you have 20 or 30 computers all running Scratch. It'd be much better to have the offline editor on those computers just in case the classroom's Wi-Fi goes down. It won't interrupt your lesson. The offline editor is what I'll be using. So to install this, it's really simple. Go to this website, /scratch2download, and you'll need to download and install Adobe Air, which is what runs Flash programs like the Scratch editor on your computer. It's available for Mac, Windows, and Linux. And then after downloading it, you double-click to install that Adobe Air installer. And then you can download the Scratch Offline editor, also available for Mac, Windows, and Linux. Now there's additional support materials right here, and these are kind of fun to look at, but we won't be using them for this course. Now either way, if you have the online editor or the offline editor, you can launch it. You'll be presented with this pretty complicated looking editor, but it's really easy to get used to all the different parts of this, so don't let the complexity here throw you off. Programming is pretty straightforward in Scratch, and we'll get started with it right in the next lesson.